I want to show you one of my favorite tools for preliminary research. Let's start by going to the databases page right here. From there, we're going to go to the letter G and hit Gale eBooks. So Gale itself is a database that you can use to search for ebooks. If you would like to do that, you can go ahead and use that here. But what I want to get to is this thing called the Topic Finder right here. So the Topic Finder basically works like concept mapping. If you have done this before in high school, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's, for example, I'm writing an essay on food, and I want to narrow down the topic because food itself is a very broad topic. I can put food in like one little bubble and then draw arrows, and then underneath that put subtopics and then branch it out, so on and so forth. There is a video, a library tutorial that I can link to in the description box that explains all of this way better than I'm doing, and you could do some exercises as well just to see how concept mapping and keyword forming works. But sometimes like you're trying to get started in your research, and especially if you're not very familiar with the area, you just kind of get the gist of it, but you're not really sure exactly what vocabulary to use, like synonyms, related words to come up with. Like you're trying some combinations and you're just not working. This tool is very helpful for that. Like I use it myself when I have like a brain fart or something and I am not coming up with anything useful. So once again, I'm going to use my favorite search, climate change. Keep in mind this search does not work very well with search term combinations that use more than one or two words, just because it's not like Google. It has to pull from like titles and subjects from like Gale's results that they already have to form like this map. So climate change is just like a very common search combination, so you're more likely to get results for that. But if you don't get results for what you're searching for, like try just like cutting it down into like one word or something and see if it makes a difference. But let's try climate change. So it's going to take a little bit to load just because of the graphics. All right, so this is the tile view of it, but basically you can kind of see what I'm talking about. So what are some related terms to climate change? Global warming, climate change emissions, greenhouse gases, basically what comes to mind sort of when you think of climate change. And you can, of course, click on this. So environmental policy, it zooms in, you can see all these other things that fall underneath it. And of course, you could go even further. And you can look at it right here too. But my preferred view is actually this one right here, the wheel. With the wheel, it's easier to see how things are grouped together. So it's basically the same exact information, just presented in a different view. And this is basically the Gale Topic Finder. It's very helpful to form connections between topics. And like I said, like if you are stuck and not able to find articles for the subject area you're searching for, sometimes looking at some of the related keywords can yield better results when you go back to the library quick search to try them. So give it a shot and see what you end up finding.